Hello third graders, I am gone today and I'm making this video to help you and your substitute teacher just better understand what we're doing today. We are making a second layer of printing over the top of the one you did last time. So you might think this looks kind of similar to yours, but if you look closely you'll see that there's not just one but two colors on these prints. These are from the other class who are done. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this today. So your prints are going to be one big block and just one color. Right now, you're going to print right over the top of them in a second color of your choice. And I'm going to say I would pick like one print to go home today. Maybe two if you have one you really, really like. But no matter what, leave at least one to use for today, because it looks awesome when you print two colors over the top of each other. I'm going to show you guys how to do this, okay? First things first, you got your plate. All right, remember we picked something just kind of random. I picked an ice cream cone and I drew it out on here, and I have it already printed 4 times here. If you get the chance, it would probably be worth your while to, if you have like a few prints on one plate, go ahead and cut them out individually, so that if you have one you're like, I want to take this one home just like this today, that's great, and then you can have the other ones to go ahead and print on today. You won't need new paper. We're printing right over the top of our old prints. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how. First things first, we need to change this plate in 2 ways. One way will involve scissors, and the other way will involve adding details using a pencil. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and trim this out. I'm gonna cut it right up to the line with my scissors. And there are a few people out there that have like maybe a couple objects. You're just gonna wanna find a way to connect those two as you're cutting them out, so that you don't have 2 separate things, but one big thing. Here we go. So that was our biggest change, probably change number 1, right there. And here comes change number 2. You're going to take a pencil and you're going to add more details onto your plate. So I'm thinking for my ice cream cone, I could do a few things. Actually, guys, my camera is being a little bit of a pain. Let's see if I can set this up like this. There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna add some sprinkles to my ice cream cone. You can just freehand this stuff this time. But remember, you can't really take this kind of stuff back. So once you got it, you got it. I think in this part of the ice cream cone, I'm gonna just kind of add some little marks. You've got to press pretty hard, unlike the time we were transferring our design. And I think down here, I'm going to add that classic ice cream cone look to my cone. Do not try to print your second layer without adding some details. All right, this is very important. Makes it look extra cool. Here we go. I think I'll just maybe do that in there. If you are like, what kind of details can I add? You can go ahead and ask a friend or ask a teacher, and I'll bet they'll think of something. So that's pretty darn different from what I had before if I were to compare this to my print right there. Yep, pretty different. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and print this and show you guys how it's done. So remember, you can cut these out individually, and that way you can take one home if you want to. Our printing plate is here. We got our color, and I'm going to move this out of the way. You don't need new paper because we're going to print right on top of these prints. All right, let's roll this out. Remember, you don't have to go crazy rolling this from end to end. We can just roll a little bit. And also, there's only one roller per color here, okay? We're not going to get out 3 or 4 rollers. No, there's not one roller per person, okay? All right, I know you remember these things. Okay, don't forget to kind of try to keep one side clean. We're gonna roll right over the top of that. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, here's the tricky bit. Well, the tricky bit is making sure that you put this right in the same spot that it was before. All right, feeling pretty good about that. If you want, you can use a paper towel to help you rub that on there. Otherwise, if you just press really good all around, that works too. Okay, let's peel this off and have a look. Ta-da! Pretty cool. If your color isn't too different from the next color that you want to use, you could just go ahead and plop it down next to another one. Even if it is different, if no one's using it anymore, then you don't mind, you can go ahead and just roll another color on. If it really bugs you that the colors might mix, you can wash it off in between. Just make sure you dry it really good. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go right for another color. Oops. There we are. Sorry, making you seasick. Sorry, guys. All right, let's take this over here. And I'm gonna put this one on top here. I'm gonna try really hard to line it up good. If you get a little bit off, it's not the end of the world. These are wet prints, so they need to go on the drying rack today, so they can be taken home next time. I think you can tell, probably gonna be a little bit off. That's kind of the charm of these 2-layer prints, so they look all right. All right, some colors are gonna work better than others. Some are really gonna pop, and some aren't gonna pop as much. And that's just part of the printmaking process and experimenting with it, okay? I don't think you're going to worry about any of the cleanup today unless your substitute teacher changes her mind. But please be helpful, do your best, try to help each other, and just listen really, really well to your teacher so you can make some awesome prints today. I'm really excited to see these when I come back. All right, have a good day.